I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I am in a bit of a creative slump. I have ideas for videos that I want to put out, and I have books that I want to read. I just haven't been wanting to actually film or edit videos. So that's not good when you're a booktuber, right? And you're trying to grow your little baby channel like I am. I've been thinking maybe I'm a little bit depressed. I don't know. So, what I'm gonna do is give myself a break. So, if you're here expecting Final FMC for July, I'm so sorry. I know that's why a lot of people come and watch my channel, and I do apologize. It is so much fun for me to play, but I'm just not in the right headspace to play it this month. I have a couple of videos that I've been wanting to film, and they just haven't been in line with the TBRs that I've been getting from my Final FMC game. Let me tell you about my plans for July. So, in order to actually complete the video ideas that I have, I'm going to commit to the books that I feel like I need to read to actually get those videos out to you. First of all, in July, I am joining another readathon. Yes, I've been bit by the readathon bug this year, and I've been participating in back-to-back readathons, whether I'm co-hosting or just participating. I've just been having a lot of fun. It's really the community of reading with other people and getting to just share what you're reading and turning this solitary hobby into a place where we just get to talk to each other. And that's been feeling really nice. So, in order to keep that momentum going, I decided to join Sunrise on the Readathon by Katie Colson. Now, this is the first year that I'm actually participating in this readathon, and I'm really excited about it because clearly it is based off of The Hunger Games. Now, The Hunger Games is a series that I have been trying to commit to finishing because I've never read them before. I know, criminal. I have seen the movies, and I did read the first book last November. Now, if you've been here for a while and heard me talk about my struggle with reading series instead of standalones, you will know that The Hunger Games is actually on my to-do list, and that's something that I've been wanting to finish, at least before the end of the year. I mean, hopefully. So, I figured what better time than now, during Sunrise on the Readathon, to really commit to reading the Hunger Games series. So what I decided to do was create a story graph buddy read. And if you're getting excited about this, please join the buddy read over in Story Graph. I have all the links down below for each book in the series. And I am going to commit to reading every single book in the Hunger Games series in the month of July. Let's see if that actually happens, but I figure if we're reading it together and we get to talk about it as we go, that's going to be a little bit more motivating and a little bit more fun for me. I do have book 1 and 2 physically, so I will be rereading The Hunger Games and then jumping into Catching Fire. And then I'll go ahead and get the other books from the library as I get to them. Again, if you want to do this buddy read along with me and read through the entire Hunger Games series, whether it's your first time or your millionth reread, please go ahead and add yourself to the buddy read in the link below. You can join in on any books that you're interested in, and I have it set up so there's really no end date. It just ends when everybody that's involved has finished reading the book. So if we don't actually finish the series in July, we'll just keep reading until we do. So that's something I'm really excited about. I think what I want to do, let me know if you're interested in this. I might just do it anyways, but I'm thinking about maybe vlogging my experience reading all of these books and doing kind of a spoiler-filled vlog. I mean, it's a series that's been out for so long that I feel like a spoiler-filled vlog for somebody reading it for the first time might be really exciting for some people. So let me know your thoughts on that, but that was an idea that I had, swirling around in my brain. Another video idea that I want to be working on in the month of July is reading books that remind me of the summer. And when I think of summer, I think carnivals and fairs and amusement parks. And so I want to do a reading vlog kind of surrounding that kind of vibe. And one of the books that I'm definitely going to read for that video idea is going to be Joyland by Stephen King. Now, I'm just obsessed with this cover. I think it is so gorgeous. And I've been told that this is a very summery type of book. I know Stephen King writes a lot of horror novels, of course, obviously, but I believe this is more coming-of-age crime, where I believe there is a killer, but it reads more like a crime novel or a thriller or a mystery. I'm not 100% sure, but it does in the back say something about like coming of age, love, and loss. Now, if you can see closely, there is a Ferris wheel on the cover here. And in the video idea that I have, it's basically going to be reading books that I can find that have Ferris wheels on the cover. Now, I'm not going to be reading like every single one, but maybe like 3, 4 max. Books that I have in mind for that reading vlog besides Joyland by Stephen King is going to be Funland by Richard Lehman, which I'm going to be reading for the quarter 3 of the In the Void book club. Fantastic Land by Mike Bakovin, which I hear has an amazing audiobook, so I will definitely be immersive reading that one. And then I was also thinking of squeezing in a 4th book because it's actually very short, and that is Shit Show by Chris Panettiere. And that's just a little horror novella, and there is a Ferris wheel if you look closely inside the porta potty. It's actually upside down, so that counts for this like books with Ferris wheels on the cover. If you can help me think of a good name for that kind of a reading video, that would be great because I don't know what to call it, like summer vlog or summer reads or Ferris wheels on the cover. I'm not good with naming my videos, so leave your suggestions down in the comments below because your girl needs some help. I feel like I'm a little delusional with all of these books that I want to read in July, but these are just videos that I want to get out, so I'm going to do my best to get through all of these books, but I mean, who knows how it's really going to go. And you can see why now I felt a little bit too overwhelmed to add on a Final FMC TBR on top of all of these plans I already have. Now, speaking of delusional, you already know that I struggle so hard to pick up long books. I don't even think I've read a book over 400 pages so far this year. But I desperately need to read The Will of the Many. I literally have a vlog that I started a year ago that depends on me finishing this book. Everybody I know gives this book at least 4 or 5 stars. I feel like I'm going to very much enjoy it. It's definitely not about if I'm going to enjoy this. It's just about committing to a massive tome. Luckily, there is an audiobook, so I think I'm going to be fine once I actually just sit down and focus. Ooh, sorry about the glare. So yes, this is major plans for me. I'm not even going to get into what this is about because I still really don't know. Something about a young boy in an academy. I think it's sci-fi and fantasy, and he's, trying to take down the system. That's what it sounds like. I'm sure there's more to it, but I think that's the gist. And then last but certainly not least, I have Tipping the Velvet by Sarah Waters. Now, this is a book that I've said is my favorite book of all time. I've been saying this for years and years since the first time I read it, probably in my early 20s. This is a sapphic historical fiction / coming of age / sexual awakening, and I'm just obsessed with this book. But I have not read it in a very, very, very long time. And so, if you watched my previous video, you'll know that I started this Sisterhood of the Traveling Books, where we are going to pass books around and annotate them. So I'm going to annotate this book first, and then pass it on to some of my booktube friends, and then they're going to send it back to me with all of their annotations. So I very much expect this book to be beat up, worn, and loved, and bent, and written on, and dirty by the time I get it back, probably in a year. The problem is, I actually have to read it and annotate it first to even get that whole project started. So this is going to be high priority for me to get this book read and annotated. And I don't know about you, but when I decide to annotate a book, that means I take my time because I have to pause, grab my highlighter, grab my tab, write in the margins, make a doodle here and there, you know what I mean? So it's going to take me a little bit longer than normal to get through an actual read through of this book. But it's just something I really want to do. I'm excited about this. This is going to be definitely one of my higher priority reads in July, and I just wanted to share that with you. And that was just my super quick update for my July reading plans. Thank you for sticking around and watching this video, even though it wasn't a Final FMC TBR, but I really appreciate you listening to me yap about books anyways. Leave your comments down below and tell me what you're reading in July. Hopefully you'll see me again really soon with another video. Until then, like, subscribe, hype, and comment, and I will see you soon. Bye!